How to treat cat's cold with natural and effective herbal remedies. An upper respiratory infection in cats is equivalent, in most instances, to a human cold. Your cat may even have many of the same symptoms you have when you have a cold, including runny eyes and nose, sneezing, and loss of appetite. Even with treatment, your cat's cold symptoms will usually last a week or more. You can treat your cat's upper respiratory infection at home as long as the infection responds to home treatment within 7 days, and as long as symptoms do not become worse. You will likely see mucus coming from your cat's eyes and nose as a result of the upper respiratory infection. It's important to keep your cat's nose and eyes cleaned and clear of mucus. Gently wash her eyes a couple of times a day with a warm, moist washcloth. Use the same procedure to clean her nose a few times a day. Cats' appetites are stimulated by smell. If they can't smell, they don't eat. To encourage your cat to continue eating while she is suffering from an upper respiratory infection, offer her especially smelly foods like canned tuna, fish, or salmon. Putting her regular canned food in the microwave for a few minutes may help to release some of its odor and make her more likely to eat. It's also important that you get your cat to continue to drink while he is suffering from an upper respiratory infection. Many pets prefer to drink running water, so adding a small electric water fountain might be a good idea if you notice he isn't drinking as much as he should. You might also offer him chicken broth to drink. Not only will this get more fluids into his body, but it will also offer some extra nutrition while he is ill. Prevention. Although you can't catch an upper respiratory infection from your cat, it is very contagious between felines. If you have an infected cat and other cats in the home, you should take steps to help keep the virus from spreading. Make a place for the sick cat in a separate room where they can rest comfortably. Be sure to leave plenty of fresh water and check in to see how your patient is doing. Put a blanket or towel at the bottom of the door to close the gap and prevent cats from smelling each other or touching paws under the door. Wash your hands carefully after any interaction with your sick cat. Keep an extra shirt near the door to put on when you tend to the sick cat. This can help avoid spreading the virus through your clothing. Clean the food and water bowls, litter box, and carrier of the infected cat thoroughly. You should also wash any bedding they may have used. While these steps can help prevent the spread of the virus between your cats, viruses can have an incubation period of around 2 to 14 days. You may not see any symptoms in your cat during this time, but they could still be contagious. Steam, herbal treatments and tips. Oregano steam. Relieve your cat's congestion by pouring 1 quart of boiling water over a heaped tablespoon of crushed fresh oregano leaves in a pot. Add a small amount of salt. Place the sick cat in her carrier over the oregano steam. Try placing the carrier on a low stool with the pot underneath it for best results, and drape a towel over the carrier so the cat can fully inhale the beneficial steam. You can also sit with your cat to do the steam. Hold her as close to the steam as possible with a towel over her head. Do this daily for 3 to 5 days. Give your cat small amounts of food that are easy to digest while your cat is ill. Create an herbal treatment for your cat by making a tea from ginger. Grate between half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of fresh ginger into 1 cup of hot water. Allow the ginger to seep into the water until it becomes cool. Completely drain out the grated ginger so all you're left with is the cool tea. Mix 1/2 teaspoon of raw or organic honey. Give your cat 1 milliliter of the mixture 3 times a day to help treat her cold and alleviate the symptoms for 3 to 5 days after oregano steam. You can allow your cat to lick it directly, mix it in with its food, or for super fussy pets use a syringe or dropper to push the liquid into the back of their mouth. You should start to see the effects working. If symptoms persist, then you'll need to visit your vet. Benefits of ginger for cats and dogs. Treating canine heartworm disease. Prevention of nausea and vomiting. Aid digestion with issues such as gastroenteritis. Can be used to eliminate something in the stomach as an aid stomach emptying. Cardiovascular disorders. Helps with respiratory symptoms such as coughs in cats and dogs. Anti-inflammatory. Help calm diarrhea, bloating, irritable bowel syndrome. Anti-cancer agent. Is it safe? Your cat and dog don't need ginger as part of their daily dietary requirement. Ginger should be used as a medicinal herb, not a herb for every day. There have been full scientific studies of the effects of ginger for dogs, but none conducted for cats, and there doesn't seem to be enough studies determining if there are any serious side effects if ginger is given regularly and long-term to pets. Many holistic practitioners for both people and animals use ginger as a medicinal herb. Use the recommended dosages for the short time needed. If you're looking to use it more regularly and long-term, then work with your holistic vet so they can monitor your pet. If your cat or dog begins to show adverse side effects, then stop administering ginger right away. But a little bit of ginger for your cat or dog in the short term to help with things like sickness, etc. should be fine. Cats do fine with ginger if it's a small amount or part of a herbal formula. Dogs generally tolerate ginger much better than cats. Do cats and dogs like ginger? Yes and no. It will depend on your pet. Some animals don't mind it at all, some love it and others won't give it the time of day. Remember, it has a strong taste and your pet has more olfactory receptors than humans, so it may be a turn-off for your pet. But ginger comes in so many forms, you should be able to find a way to administer it so your cat or dog can benefit from its healing properties. This video content is not intended to replace expert advice and medication process. I'm not an expert, this is based on my research and experience as well. If you believe that herbal can help your cat's minor disease problem, and if you are a fur parent that can't afford and don't have the budget to bring your cat to the vet, this might help you.